All right, Virgo, we're back and we're going to get started. Your 2026 predictions in love and career, and it already has you starting out with commitment, okay? Marriage for some of you this year in 2026, but look, here you are. You're in your element. This is the year. You've done all the work, Virgo, and now you're ready to put your plans into action, right? And seeking balance, okay? I know someone said yesterday, work-life balance for sure. I feel like that's coming in. I feel like there's no longer, if you've felt like you've been in like this rebellious stage in your life, that's gone. Okay, there's peace now. It's all about peace. This will be the year of peace. We're going into the year of the horse. I'll do a reading on that as well. But yeah, let's see what else is coming up for you here in 2026. Don't forget, smash that like and subscribe button. Hype the video if you can. And let's get into this.
I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head.
Okay, Virgo, I wish you a happy new year. I hope you all had a wonderful holiday season. Merry Christmas. 2026 is here, and we are ready to do it. We are ready to go. We are ready to go. Okay, so let's take a look and see this year, 2026. Let's take a look at love first, and then we'll move on over to career. So you do have the Hierophant. There is a Taurus and Sagittarius energy playing out here. Okay, there's a King of Wands showing up this year. Aries, Sagittarius, or a Leo. Okay. Wow. Okay, this person is like, in terms of, now is this somebody new? Is this somebody from before? We'll get into this reading a little bit more and take a look and see. But I feel like this fire sign is not taking no for an answer. Okay, in terms of like commitment. In terms of, I feel like you were meant to be with this person. Now, when I say fire sign, it's sun, moon, rising, or Leo, or Leo, sun, moon, rising, or Venus, okay? We'll get into this a little bit more, but I feel like this person, they're like, no, we're going to be together. I want to be with you. This is a commitment, major, or marriage, if you're looking for that. If that's something that you want, yeah, it's on the table here for sure. Let's get a look a little bit more and see. Okay, oh my gosh, 10 of Wands in the reverse. Okay, like this, there's no blockages here. This person, I don't know, have you dealt with them before? If you have, are they finally ready to commit? They could be, in terms of like if they weren't ready before, if they were pushing back before. But I get a sense of they're not pushing back anymore, or just in terms of like you getting into a relationship with someone, particularly a fire sign this year. There's definitely there's no struggles here. There's no hard effort or labor. This person is like, they show up ready to go. So I feel like in 2026, my God, the 10 of Pentacles. 2026 is the year. Some of y'all get hitched. It's the year for long-term commitment. You're going to meet your person this year, okay? I know some of you have been single, and here you go, okay? For others of you that have been dealing with a particular person who has been extremely assertive, or even if it hasn't been anything major, I feel like this person, no matter what, all the blockages are being removed here, okay? Let's see what else is going on. And I feel like I want to ask, like, when this year you will connect with this person. I feel like you're curious too. When are you going to connect with this person? When is Virgo going to connect? Okay, I just saw it. Yep, Knight of Swords. So this is giving spring. So like March, April-ish of this year, coming in fast. The energy picks up, and that is also, February is the Lunar New Year, the year of the horse. Okay, so things really start moving, and it's not just for you, it's for everyone. So I feel like in the spring this year, you're either, yeah, here you go. There's a love offer. For some of you, there's an apology coming in as well in terms of your love life, but it definitely feels like there's going to be some type of romantic connection that gets made in the spring. And it's like go time. Yeah. Okay, wow, I've got the Queen of Cups. So Virgo, you might be a little bit like in your emotions as well about this. For sure. I do feel like you're going to be feeling things very deeply in terms of like having a relationship with someone this year. It's really going to, I feel like, what's the word? They're showing me like, they're showing me a guitar, okay? Guitar strings, strumming. It's really going to vibrate deep within you. It's like a very vibrational energy, like you're going to be touched. Oh my gosh, let's not go down that road, okay? This is not supposed to be one of those X-rated readings. You're going to feel the energy. Your emotions are going to be captivated or captured by this person. You're really going to feel it. And I do feel like this year you'll have a little bit of this, how can I say this? Like keeping a lid on your feelings. A little bit of a lid on your feelings. I'm really trying to understand. I don't know. It just gives me a sense of some of you will have this sense of like, gosh, you haven't felt this way in a really long time. But see, this connection with this person brings you a sense of peace and calm. There's no anxiety. There's no stress. Okay. And you really, I'm getting, it doesn't feel like fear, but I'm getting maybe some anticipation in terms of connecting with someone this year. Like, could this really be it? Is this, it's almost like pinching yourself. Is this real life? Where will Virgo meet this person? Where will Virgo meet this person? Or where will they connect in March? Like, what will the environment or the surroundings be for Virgo? Oh, Ace of Wands in the reverse. Okay, they're just telling me right now, definitely in the daytime. Okay, they will definitely be in the daytime. Okay. Communication during the day. All right, there will be some kind of... This is air, Queen of Swords, so this feels like online phone type communication. Give me more information, please. Spirit, give Virgo more information about how they connect with this person. Could be through a phone or texting or like online. What are the surroundings? Oh, Three of Swords. What? Wow, Virgo. Oh. Okay, that's weird. All right. For some of you, I know it's going to sound, I don't even know how it's going to sound. I'm just going to tell you, because I'm always like judging when I get these impressions or these intuitive downloads. I'm like, it doesn't make sense. And Spirit's like, it doesn't need to make sense to you. You're just a messenger, right? They're giving me like doctor, hospital. Not that you're going to be, anything's wrong with you. Okay, I'm not predicting any major health crisis here. Doctor, hospital, making an appointment. There's something to do with the heart, the blood. Any kind of surgery. It doesn't have to be you having it. It could be somebody else. It's a rainy day, though. And hey, right? March, April, right? In the Northern Hemisphere, there's rain, there's wind. All right, it's a stormy day. During the day, there's some type of communication. Five of Wands. Now, I wasn't asking anything, so what's going on here? Okay. They're giving me, okay, why competition? What does this mean? Somebody scrapes a knee. Somebody scrapes a knee and has to, like, go get a Band-Aid at the doctor or something. Some kind of, like... This is so odd. All right, let me just tell you this, okay? I feel like whoever this person is you're connecting with, they have a very masculine energy, and or that you'll be connecting with, they have a very masculine energy, and so they might be like an athlete or they play sports or something. Or maybe you work in or you have like a career in healthcare career, something along those lines. They're giving me, and this is very specific, so, this, and it's not going to resonate because it's predictive, so it's in the future. I feel like this person you connect with is like either they're an athlete or they do some kind of like sporting kind of thing. I think it could be riding horses and just, racing horses, maybe they fall off a horse, or, maybe they do construction. It's just a very masculine energy, and somehow there's like somebody scrapes a knee, so to speak. And they go in and they kind of get like a little bit of, I hurt my elbow and Somehow you're on the receiving end of it, or you go with them, or you connect with them while this is happening with them. They're on the other side, okay? And so what I'm giving you is a way that you guys are going to be connecting. And that's how I feel like it's going to happen in March, and sometime between March and April. And it does feel like it surrounds like a slight injury. It's not a major thing like that. So maybe this is a reconciliation. I will say that. This is you reconnecting with this person. You might have known them before. Not all of you, okay? So don't get your knickers in a twist. Some of you knew this person before and you both knew each other somehow, okay? In a particular place, right? Maybe like a urgent care, or, in a hospital or a doctor's office or something along those lines, right? So this is very much like a kismet kind of energy. Others of you, you already, this is somebody new coming in, like I said, because the Ace of Wands is there, all right? So this is a new love start, a new love connection being made. Is there anything else Virgo needs to know about this love prediction for 2026? I will say, at the outset, I do see a committed relationship this year for sure, okay? Somebody's definitely going to commit. They're going to make a very light offer, proposal of some sort. Yeah, there's the Ace of Cups, right? So there's definitely a new love start happening here. There's a new beginning for sure. Let me give you, because this reading is going to be a 2-part reading, okay? So we're going to do the charms and all the other things twice, all right? So after I'm finished with this, we're going to go into career. So those of you who are interested in a career reading, you want to know more about that, you can just stay for the second part of this reading. All right, let me get some Chinese signs for those of you. This may be your Chinese sign or the other person. Let's see what starts off here. All right, year of the pig. Yeah, new love this year, I'm telling you. Year of the snake, which is the year we're just coming out of. Year of the ox. Year of the dragon. Year of the rat. Year of the rabbit. Year of the goat. And last but not least, year of the rooster. So this could be the person you're connecting with here, or it's you, or it's both of you. It doesn't have to be either of you. It doesn't mean it's not your reading, okay? Keep that in mind. Anything else Virgo needs to know about this love connection? Anything else Virgo needs to know about this love connection for Virgo? Okay. So what's heartbreak and pain, separation and loss, deception and lies, shocking attack? Yeah. Some of you are coming out of a previous relationship, which is starting up this new beginning. Okay. So if you let go of something in the past, or you and another person ended something, whether you're on the receiving end or they are, due to some kind of betrayal, there's separation, there's space now for someone to come back in or come into your life here. Anything else for Virgo? Okay, yeah, here you go. For some of you, there's a new phase. Well, for all of you, it's a new phase. For others, there's a rekindling. Somebody's changing their mind as well, especially if there was a breakup or a loss. Coming back in, okay? Somebody, I don't know who, okay? I can tell you what, if there's someone from your past that you ended something with, or it just was like done, well, not that you care, because if it's over, it's over, but they're watching you, right? Watching, looking, perception, stalking, yeah, they got their eye on you, Virgo. All right, so, whatever. You move into something new, it is what it is, okay? Virgo, thing is with Virgos, it's like, once they're done, they just, like, once the work is completed, Virgos don't go back and, like, fix the details, like, because Virgo puts so much effort and energy into whatever they've got their mind set on, that like Virgos will grind it down all the way and fill every crack and crevice, whatever needs to be fixed. And if Virgo will put a lot of effort into a relationship, and if the relationship just is not working, I mean, Virgo's no dummy. They will pull every resource to try to save something from drowning. But eventually, Virgo does get to that place like they're exhausted. They don't want to keep doing it. They're done over functioning, or they're just done doing all the work, and they're done. So Virgo gets to this place, it's like, well, whoever's watching or stalking or looking can just keep on looking because there's nothing left to see. Virgo's moving on. And that's just, I feel like even that can stimulate new love, and that can also stimulate someone to try to come back into your life as well. But at the end of the day, Virgo, like I said, like you have a choice. If you've already made your mind up about a past relationship, well, and it's done, and Virgo moves on. And then there's another ship comes down the canal, and here you are, Virgo, right? So, but yeah, like I said, it can read back into your life, but it is what it is. Like, it's a win-win for you, no matter what you do. This year, I feel like 2026 is a time of, like I said, 2025 was a year of lessons learned for sure, and it's shedding like a snake. The year of the snake was last year, and that's the year of shedding out of the old. 2026, the year of the horse, which begins in February of 2026, is the year of action, right? Horses are always on the move. Just like we see here in tarot, horses are always on the move. They stop. Some horses stop. They get a little drink, a little something to eat, but they're built for movement. And that's your year, getting it going. All right, let me get some charms here and some initials. All right, so signs showing up, Scorpio and Aries, okay? Geez, someone's in Fargo. All right, we have the letter F. F, you have the letter A, you have the letter R, you have the letter G. Someone's birthday is on the 2nd. Someone's birthday is on the 12th. Someone's either age 70 or born in 1970. We also have birthday on the 10th and the 3rd. Any other signs here for Virgo? You've got Sagittarius is here, and Cancer. And you have the 8th, the 6th, also the 6th twice, also 66, 68, 62, 63. Ages or year of birth, also 73. The 8th again, and the 17th. Could have a age 88 or year of birth, 1988 as well. Or 1988 was a special, significant year for someone here. Let me get a couple charms for you guys. Oh, you've got the skull and crossroads. Okay, some of you are like, oh, I don't want that toxic-ish back. No, thank you. Okay, so I'm also getting... You have a letter here, so I'm hearing expect a letter to come in, like a love letter. Whether that's through email, it could be very toxic, so make sure that if you read it, or if you read it, be careful reading it if it's toxic. If you know if it's coming from someone who's toxic, I wouldn't even read it, just immediately send it to the garbage, to the trash. All right, you also have some kissy lips as well here. And you also have bananas. All right, you could be eating a banana. Maybe you have on some sexy lipstick, enjoying a banana. You know what I'm saying? You could be. It's very X-rated. All right, Virgo. So smash the like button. Do subscribe. We're heading over to do your career prospects for 2026 and your predictions to see what's going on there. If you enjoyed the reading, like I said, smash this beautiful subscribe button. Especially if you're new, hit the like on the video, hype it if you can. If you're finished, I'll catch you tomorrow. If not, let's move on over to your career. Okay, Virgo, we're going to take a look at your career predictions, prospects, what you need to know for 2026. And we're already starting with All right, you have rolled the dice. Time to put yourself out there, Virgo. You are hiding your talents. It's time to take a risk and step into the spotlight right now. Virgo, some of you are very creative souls, very good in entertainment. Maybe you're singers, you're artists, you're performers. And I feel like 2026 is, so if that is you, if you're that, because I know either you are or you're not, right? But Virgos, a lot of Virgos are very creative and very talented, believe it or not. But the thing is, Virgo has this conservative approach, and Virgo can keep to themselves, or they just, some Virgos are such perfectionists that when they create something and they do something, they want to perfect it before they actually put it out there, which can cause them to never actually do it. And you would be surprised, Virgo, how many people do not see the imperfections like you do, okay? And I get it. I totally get it. I get it, right? Even people will tell you even, wow, you're a great singer. Wow, you're a great performer. Wow, you're a great artist. And Virgo's like, nah, because Virgo sees all the imperfections. Listen, Virgo, this is an energy this year. Just do it. Just put it out there and let everyone else make it happen for you. Okay? No matter what you do, you can make it so perfect. There's always going to be critics, Virgo. There's always going to be somebody it'll be another Virgo who will look at your stuff and go, oh, that could have been better. Or I see where you need improvement. You have to ignore that. Okay? And you just have to roll the dice this year. I'm telling you. You need to take a risk. Put yourself out into the spotlight now. And don't be bothered with the critics. Okay, don't, right? If someone's giving you constructive feedback, like, wow, your stuff is so amazing. Here's how you can improve if you want to make more money, right? Or whatever, even if you're just not doing it for money. But this is a career reading. And I think it's time to just put your stuff out there. There's plenty of room for all creators. There's plenty of room. It's not a competition. You just be yourself and just put yourself out there this year, okay? You will do well. You will do very well this year, I'm telling you. Also, you have cutting ties. You may need to leave your current position, Virgo, and look for something better. Ending a job doesn't mean burning bridges. It just means going with grace, okay? Some of you, I will say, in terms of like the creative aspect, some of you have, I want to say, the ability to, you have a creative side, but you also have like a very business side. And some of you, or at least there's someone who has been working in the very like administrative side of your career, whether that's banking, looking at analytics, project management, all that stuff. But you have, I do feel like there's someone here. I will say this. I'm just going to put it right out. There's someone here that's always wanted to do hair or barbering or makeup or crafts. Anything with with a pair of scissors. And with the roll of the dice, I feel like these two cards are really working together. Some of you, it's kind of like, well, if I go into the creative aspect or go into that creative life, there's no guarantees. And Virgos, I get it. You want to keep the job that you have. No one's saying that maybe you need to fully leave your job, but maybe segue into a more creative aspect. Start putting yourself out there. Okay. There's no black and white in life, right? You don't have to just jump ship. You don't have to just cut one thing and dive head into another. You can do both. And, kind of balance it out, right? Let's say you work in a bank, or let's say you work in real estate or something like that. And that's what you've been doing. You've been doing that. But let's say on the weekends or when you have your free time, you get into some creative thing that you really love to do or you really wanted to do. And you're doing that on the weekends. And then, the more you keep doing that in your free time, the more people are now, it's kind of like where the career you have now was up just like the Two of Pentacles, where the career you have now is up and what you want to do on the side is down. Now they start shifting. And that's when you get to the point where you can cut ties. Maybe you're already at that place. And now you're seeing, wow, this side hustle is actually bringing me more opportunity and it's doing better. So for some of you, cut those ties now. It's time. For others of you, it's time to start rolling the dice and start making that happen for you, that creative outlet, that creative side of you. All right? Like it says, it doesn't mean to burn the bridges right away. For some of you, it's just a graceful segue. All right? I feel like you're going to do so well 2026. There you go. Success. The path you are on will bring you success and prosperity if you just keep going. Lots of little steps take you along the way. You're on track. Listen, I could tell you when I started my YouTube channel, you guys, I was working a full-time job. And it took me quite a while, not too long, but it took a little while. I was doing YouTube on the side. I was doing my tarot readings on the side. And I'm just like I'm an example of this. And eventually, and it took a while. For me, it did take a while. Yeah, it did. I was building. But eventually, I was like, oh, I don't need to do this job. I embrace self-employment. And because my channel started doing really well, so I segued into that, you know? And so if that's something that you want to do, I feel like it takes time, but it's baby steps to get there. You will be successful at it. Whatever it is that you enjoy to do. I know, like I said, a lot of Virgos can ride that fine line between the administrative side and the creative side, right? The task-oriented and the people-oriented. A lot of Virgos are a little bit both, or they have a lot of task and a little bit of the people. The emotional people, it represents the cups, the water, the emotions. Of course, Virgos are very, pentacle. They're very pentacle. But some of you do have that cup energy, that creative, and even that wand energy, that creative energy. So, yeah, I see a lot of success. Here's the future. Plan for the future while living in the present. You are always supported by spirit. Your psychic abilities can bring you prosperity. Some of you have very, very strong psychic abilities. A lot of you do. Everybody does. Some see it, some don't. Some trust it, some don't. Maybe your career, maybe your future career is involves your psychic abilities, maybe mediumship, tarot cards, anything connected to that. Maybe you do an Etsy thing that's connected to that. Maybe you design tarot cards, and if you do, please get a hold of me, and we can do a collab. But some of you, maybe you create jewelry, zodiac jewelry, or you do something in this industry where your future is like sitting right there. You know what I mean? Your future. When I started my YouTube channel, I was in real estate. I was doing real estate and doing tarot cards on the side. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I feel like a lot of you have these psychic abilities, and I feel like there's many of you out there that really want to express that, explore that, and maybe make a career out of that. And there's nothing wrong. And there's people out there that will tell you, oh, you should be doing tarot readings for free. You shouldn't be trying to make money off of that. And, those people, they're so self-righteous. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. I've never heard of a place where you can go and get a tarot reading or a psychic reading for free. In terms of like a psychic medium or something, you know what I mean? What is the big, psychologists, they get paid, doctors get paid, they're all trying to help people. Doctors and psychologists and all that. So anyway, yeah, don't be shamed. Those people want to shame you, especially if you're good at what you do, then they want to shame you for it. Okay. So I feel like your future, a lot of you, that's your future plan. Or you're already doing that. Some of you already have that going. And it's going to get better in 2026. Do it. All right. You also have wisdom. You are called to serve as a mentor for someone or as a role model and guide who can show the way. Use your wisdom and experience. So this is about helping others as well. And look, the lantern. So this does represent Virgo, okay? You do have psychic ability, psychic knowledge, psychic wisdom. Maybe there's a teaching opportunity for you this year as well, with helping other people, sharing your wisdom and experience as well. Let me see. All right, you also have limitations. Look at this. Obstacles are not what they seem. You can get around them with some careful thought or simply choose something better for you. Yeah. This is a year of crushing those obstacles, Virgo. Or your own. Most of the obstacles and limitations that each one of us has are the ones that we create. We always, no one is ever standing at the door with a barricade saying you can't move. It's few and far between. The majority of the time, the reason that you can't cross over is because you're blocking yourself. And these are invisible obstacles. These are your thoughts. It's usually coming from what you think, what your belief system is. So reframe your thoughts, remove the obstacles this year. Limitations is very much the Eight of Swords. These are self-limiting beliefs and behaviors. You are not a tree. You can move. You can get out of whatever you're out of. So your prospects for 2026 in your career look good. I really feel it's promising, especially because it's the year of the horse and it's the year to take action. And, hit the ground running. Like I said in yesterday's reading, it's time to wrap it up and get going. Be open to giving and receiving to keep the flow of abundance going. Give someone a chance and ask for what your heart desires. Okay, someone may want to work with you this year as well. So, if there's an opportunity for a connection to be made to help bring your career life into fruition, if there's someone who wants to help you, I feel like you should absolutely do like some kind of collaboration of some sort, right? Because two heads are better than one, for sure. That will help keep the flow of abundance. And look, here's independence. It's time to go out on your own and create your own business. This is the year for it. Or try something well outside of your comfort zone. Virgo, I feel so strongly about this. I really do. And it's just a year. It's a just do it year. You've already thought about it. You've been thinking about it. You've been rolling it around in your head. Should I or shouldn't I? How will I or how will I not? I know you like to be prepared. But like I said, it's analysis paralysis kicks in, and this is not the year for that. This is the year for you to just do it, because you're never going to know unless you do it. You have to just take a leap of faith and just jump. I feel like once you do that, everything is going to take off. Everything is going to take off beautifully. Yeah, so your career process in terms of money, success, financial gains. Let's take a look and see your financial gains. Here's wealth. You're working towards real wealth and prosperity in your life. Keep investing in yourself and look into long-term career planning. For some of you, it's not even about a creativity. For some of you, it's getting into stocks, it's getting into crypto, it's buying gold, it's buying silver. This is the year of wealth. Believe it or not, there's a lot of talk about how everything is going to crash, but it will be replaced, I feel. So if you're already like you're buying crypto and you're involved in all that, or you've got your gold bars or your silver, I feel like there's going to be a massive return on that in 2026. Maybe it's something that you're thinking about investing in or getting into, or you've already been doing it. I see prosperity with that. I do this year. So keep plugging, keep working at it, Virgo. This is the year, you get out what you put in. Okay, Virgo, so just keep going. I see success in your future. I see things really working out for you in the long term. As long as you're planning for long term, whether it's, if you're staying in business, or maybe some of you are getting out of the creative field and you want to really get into the business aspect of things. much success with that. Okay, Virgo. So 2026 looks good. Bookmark this reading. Come back to it when you're feeling like or you just need to re-listen to it again. This is for the entire year. All right, Virgo, I wish you a very happy new year, a very successful 2026, as I see here and I've predicted, and I will see you all back here very soon. Bye.
But it's not like I need it, and you may have some history, but we don't have to repeat it. You made this mess and left me with